welcome or welcome back, new viewers and givers. We are here for some Tera Raids of Pokemon Violet for the first time in quite a little bit, and I'm just trying to load that Terrifier Sylveon raid sitting right there, so give us a second if you please. And there's a lot of good raids over here today. I'm just trying to see which ones are available, honestly. That's what I want to know. Alright, it's not available. I'm gonna try this Tera Type Volcarona then. I mean, these take a while to load sometimes. Am I the one who kind of prefers how the Dynamax things back in Generation 8 did this? Those were a lot better. Alright, there seems to be some new postings, and I can't cancel this until it just gives up. Alright, there we go. What else is new? Terrifier. Oh, let's go after this one. I already have a Terrifier Goodra, so don't need to waste my time on that one. What I want to get, though, is a Tera Water Goodra with Sap Sipper. So when I terrestrialize it, will only be weak to electric. Alright, maybe this Tera Fighting type Downflame. Alright, if this one doesn't load in, I'm just gonna go find my own raids instead. As this could take a while, so I think it's just better we do that. I don't see anything particularly useful here. Alright, I'm just gonna go find my own raids instead. I'm gonna go after that Tera Grass raid, so I can still make my Tera Grass Palafin at some point in the future. And if you're asking why I would want to make a Tera Grass Palafin, I've stated this in previous videos before, it's purely just to screw around with Gastrodons or Azumarill or try to wall it. That's all. That's terrifying. Oh yeah, the Decidueye event's coming soon, I remember that. Well, keep on a lookout for the Decidueye video that I'll be doing. Just like every time there happens to be one of those little events. Alright, here's our grass type raid that we're going after. Let me go on up here, let's see what's available. Tera Grass Pelipper. Don't think that's particularly useful for it, but it doesn't matter. Probably has Drizzle as well. Well, it will be weak to water type moves. Or to fire type moves, I mean, but they'll be weakened if this thing is Drizzle, so kind of takes out that weakness, at least temporarily. But I'm gonna use a fire type anyways, because I can. And it's only a 3-star anyways, it doesn't matter. Alright, Choice Scarf Torch Songs, that's all we need to do. And give me those free grass shards. Alright, free rare candy. Alright, now I want to go up to that Tera Raid that's sitting over there. I'll still just be mostly grinding grass and flying shards, to be honest. Because just like how I make my Tera Flying Bisharp, I'll make a Tera Flying King Gambit at some point. But Tera Dark, I think, for overall power is just better. You already get Levitate, there's no reason to have Tera Flying. Though Tera Flying for a Bronzong, I guess, isn't that bad. Because it's a Steel type, so 2 of 3 types that Flying is weak to, Bronzong can handle, so... If it has Heat-Proof, I can see some usage for it. But if it has Levitate, that's just double the immunity for what? Now I'm gonna use my Iron Hands. Only this one isn't Belly Drum sets. And down goes the Bronzor. Honestly, I might just catch it anyways. And hopefully it has Levitate, not Levitate, Heat-Proof. You could run Tera Steel Bronzor and get a real good offense out of it. I think that'd be a pretty decent usage for it. I'm not gonna nickname it, I just want to see what its ability is. And it has heavy metal. Oh, useful. Very useful. I think I'd rather run that with Tera Steel then. So Heavy Slave gets even stronger. Oh, if Aggron ever comes back into this game in one of the DLCs, I should do that at some point. Alright. There's a Tera Steel Raid up there. That's looking pretty good. Let's ride over there. And this Flaffy's in my way. Get out of the way, Flaffy. And whilst I'm here, just gather me some feathers real fast. If there are any besides the 2 I just picked up. Now let's see what this Tera Steel Raid has here. All you put your guesses in the comments. Alright, perhaps the Tatsugiri's in here. It's a Carkol. Tera Steel isn't exactly useful, for instance, I would make it still weak to both fighting and ground. And then it would gain that weakness to fire, but it does gain a lot of resistances, and neutrality to water, which, I don't know, that could be useful to you or not. Make of that as you will. It's the wrong Skelly Dirge. We don't want that one. Yeah, I'll use Great Tusk. Alright, all it's gonna take is one headlong rush, and he's down. And I got burned. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, here's another Tera Raid right here. So I'm gonna go over to this one. Alright, Tera Type Knuckle Stack, which I don't think Tera for Dark Knuckles all that good. Still weak to fighting, still weak to great. Yeah, you get the gist. Tera really isn't a good Tera type for most rock types. Alright, and steal Minecraft block right over here. You know, we do need more abilities that kind of act like Thick Fat, because Purifying Salt is kind of like Thick Fat and Good as Gold in one. Like, where it resist one type and makes it completely immune to status effects and power moves and all that stuff. Like, what if we had an ability that made you resist grass type moves, or dragon type moves? Like, that could be pretty useful. Or, like, take Misty Terrain kind of does something like that. Makes you immune to, or makes everyone on the field immune to, status effects, plus weakening the power of Dragon-type moves, which in my opinion they should change that part of Misty Terrain. Instead of just weakening Dragon-type moves, maybe they should lower how much Dragon-type moves are weakened. Like, by, say, 25% instead of 50, but they also strengthen the power of Fairy-type moves by 25%. I think that'd be pretty useful. Nice welcome change. Alright, Rock-type Cacturn. I'm gonna use Sweet Sauce for this one. Alright, here's our Rock-type Cacturn. Now, Tera Rock is actually a really good Tera type for most grass types. Though, with it being naturally a dark type, that still makes it dangerous. Oh, frick. I had a feeling it had water absorb, so actually that might make it better. I think I should catch this Cacturn. Or maybe I should make a specifically Tera Fire Cacturn at some point. Yeah, I'll just use Meteor Storm. Let's do it. But I think I'd argue Tera Fire is better for that then. That means it'll only be weak to rock and ground, and its grass type already handles those other two types well. The rock ain't half bad for it either. Because every type that grass is weak to, rock positively handles, so there's that. And he can give himself a special defense boost. Alright, now at this point I have all I can use mud shots. And there goes the cacturn. I don't really use cacturn, but this one seems like it could be useful. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. It's another Tera Rock. Because rock, flying, and grass ones are the ones I'm grinding for the most, as I've stated before. So I'm just... then steel, I suppose, can keep making those a priority. Alright, Tera Rock Cloister I think would be very useful because it gets Rock Blast. And a water type is pretty much a perfect counter here, so... since water resists both of Cloister's natural stabs, and because of it being a rock type, it'll be weak to those. And specifically a special attacking water type because of Cloister's very high defense. I could use my Greninja. Or... I have another special attacking water type around here. I've got Iron Bundle, I think I should use him. He quad resists both stabs, even. No, we could just use a... no, let's use Clawitzer. Yeah, now let anyone join and let us wait for a little bit. Alright, just waiting for the Clodsire trainer to do something here. The one person whose picture is even just their avatar. Alright, there we go, now we can start. I think I'll catch this Cloister as well. And hopefully it has skill link so we can pull some Tera Rock strats with Rock Blast. and look how much HP I'd already lost. And it's confused. And he confuses me right back. Isn't that fun? And I just hit myself. Hopefully we'll take a Hydro Pump just fine. But our shard isn't going to do anything. I use a Shell Smash, but that's a perfect opportunity to get rid of it, since it lowered its special defense. And that should be a one-shot, even from the Electro Drift over here. Come on, Bazoo Cannon, you can do it! Get through the confusion! I believe! Get out of here. That was an easy raid. I'll put him in this net ball. Got 4 rock shards. That's perfect. You have Overcoat, though. Actually, I could run loaded dice if I wanted to. Yeah, we could always figure out something with that. Alright, let's go after that Tera Steel raid that's up there. Well, I'm about to sound like a complete broken record. But Tera Steel is the best Tera type, since it gives you a load of resistances, and there's a lot of Pokemon I can think of that really benefit from Tera Steel. Like, say, Gallade, for example. I'm not going to do the Psychic raid. Tera Psychic is the worst Tera type for many reasons. Just here to get the LP from it. 1500 LP, that's perfect. Alright, Tera Steel, Masquerain. I think a fire type would do best. And we're gonna use Torkoal. Molten Blood the Torkoal. Now, I totally don't plan on using him in a future Wi-Fi battle team. Keep a lookout for those as well. Now you're all about to watch this eruption do loads of damage. It sets up with agility, which is a very, very big mistake. Eruption. One hit KO. If you didn't already know, Eruption does do damage based on the opponent's HP. So the higher HP, the higher its base power. Maxing out at 150, and I think going as low as base 1 power if you had literally 1 HP or less. Or 0. I mean, there's no way for you to get off the attack when you're fainted, so obviously, but still. Or I think it's below 4% HP or something. It's like base 1 power or base 10 or something. Which will barely do any damage. I know there was a grass raid around here. I forgot where it was. Let's go after that ground type raid. And there's a poison raid over there. What, is Greninja back? Oh no. Nah, I would doubt it. Now, it would be cool if that were the case, though. Now, how do I get toppled over by a tiny spider like that? I don't get it. And whilst we do this, as usual, I try to think of a decent question of the day, but I am having a bit of a hard time coming up with that. Perhaps something simple like what's your favorite Tera type. I don't know if I already asked that before, but Alright, Tera Ground, Hatchrim, I think I already have something like that. Tera Ground's actually really good for Psychic Fairy types. Yeah, you should shudder. You're about to get blasted with water. I'd shudder if I was getting hit by Mega Launcher, Choice Spec, Stab, Water Pulse, and you were weak to it. Oh, you know what? That Terra Steel raid over there will be the last raid I do for this episode. Tera Steel Excalibur. Alright, let's let anybody join. And Tera Ground is easily Excalibur's best typing. It says that screws around with the fire type set. It doesn't really have that much trouble with thanks to its ability, but still. It allows it to hit the steel types that it has trouble with, even though this isn't Tera Ground, this is Tera Steel, but whatever. So I think a fighting fairy type may be the best here. Oh wait, that doesn't exist yet. A fairy... Steel type, perhaps? Kinda want to use a steel ground type. And we're definitely gonna use a steel type, so... Well, Heatran doesn't exist in this game yet. Well, it is in the game, just not available. I guess we're using Lucario. Actually, I could use Nasty Plot. I'm gonna keep spamming Nasty Plot. Vescober is pretty tanky, so Tera Steel definitely helps out with that. Though it doesn't really... Oh, screw you. That's not good. Alright, one more Nasty Plot should do the trick, and I can start spamming that. Actually, I'm curious about something. Does anyone know this? If you use Snowscape and but you're originally an Ice type, but you terrestrialize into any other type that isn't Ice, do you still get the defense buff? I wonder if that's true or not. Oh, somebody used the Fire type move. Oh yeah, it was him. Arcane Pulse gets rid of the defense buff he gets. Yeah, that's alright, as long as you don't remove my stat buffs. I want to get my Aura Sphere off. Alright, we can take that. Yes, we can. Alright, one more really powerful Aura Sphere off. That shield is gone. Let's see if we can kill him real quick. Oh, had I still had my special attack boost, I'm pretty sure that would have killed. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh well. I can always do this off screen. It's fine. Hello, Cloud. How you doing today? Ah, you're still recovering from your little achiness or whatever you were telling me about before. I'll just keep recovering. Alright. Oh, that being said, I've got to go to slavery. So, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now and that bell button for more. Special thank you to Cloud for joining me once again. And keep a lookout for the Decidueye event that'll be, specifically the Alone Decidueye, that'll be coming out very soon. And I'll, of course, be covering that. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time.